Hello, everyone, and welcome to Spoilers. Obviously, you guys know who I
Spoilers,
am,
obviously.
and as you can tell, he is back.
That's me.
Lord Voldemort is back.
Harry Potter, the boy who lived, come to die. Hello, everyone. It's good to be back. Hello, Mr. Yoel. How are you?
I'm doing good. But less about me. Like, tell us, where have you gone to, and what has been going on with your life for the past several weeks?
Oh, brother, just been out and about, cruising the world and stuff, like going, visiting, traveling places, getting tattoos, having Viking women steal my heart, and all sorts of kind of crazy stuff. So been real. It's been real. 6 countries in 9 days, about 4 of them legitimately traveled.
On foot, like the
So
hobbits.
no, basically, it went Cyprus, Romania, Denmark, Sweden, Norway, and then Hungary. However, Cyprus, I didn't really get to travel. It was a layover, and I didn't step outside the airport, so it doesn't count. Denmark, or Romania, excuse me, went to Bucharest, went out to the town nearby, had a night out on the town, which was as well very sketchy, like Moss Eisley or something like that, like just on that level. Saw some anti-Semitism, which was really fun. So the place was sketched out, but the food was good. I would highly recommend Minch. That's what it's called. Like a sausage thing. It's really good. Then we went to Denmark, where I found myself a Bulbasaur, which you can see in that corner right over there, who's just chilling.
Yes.
He's life size, and he's got a Pikachu hat now. So that was cool. I didn't buy him. Well, you saw in the videos. I bought him later, but so then yeah, from there we took a train to Malmo, Sweden. Stayed there a few days, which was really nice, and then I went up to Malmo, to Oslo, where I got a tat, big old chest piece, and
Nice.
chest and arm. So that was fun. And then we went and visited the fjords, which were delightful. And then we ran back to Oslo and took a cruise down to Denmark again. And then there we parted ways. I took a flight to Hungary, which I didn't. It was really late, so I couldn't. We had like 7 hours, so we could have gone in, but nothing would have been open. So it was like, eh. So then that was that. And then we came back, and then that's me. I just got back like yesterday. So hello.
Hi. Well, that sounds awesome. I did watch your stories. Out of all the places you've been at in this trip of yours, where would you most recommend anyone to go to?
Norway. Just go to
Norway?
Norway. Just do
Yeah.
it. It's beautiful. Like every other country was interesting, but like that was the focus of the trip. Norway was exquisite, and there's like beautiful things to see, people to meet, and I think it's super super beautiful, and it can be done reasonable. Like Norway, they say, is one of the most expensive countries you can visit.
Mm-hmm.
However, I think if you know where to look and you know what you're doing, like it's incredible. Like my friends and I rented an RV together, and that alone was the price of like what we would have paid for one night at a hotel, versus like now we have a thing for a week that is our both hotel and driving thing, and it was super cost efficient and a lot of fun.
Nice. So that sounds awesome and very smart to use in OV. You said the Bucharest was kind of sketchy. I was in Bucharest, I think early 2019 or late 2018.
Yes.
For my bachelor's party. Yeah, I
Mm.
was over there for a week, and I don't know, I really enjoyed it. I was in the old city mainly, and
Mhm.
I went to some good nightclubs like the Face
I was
Club.
gonna say, did you see every one of the like strip clubs there
Oh yeah, every
on
corner,
like every corner?
every corner. Yeah. So
Yeah.
I remember this one time we were walking in the old city, and you see like restaurant, whole house, restaurant, whole house, restaurant, whole house. So
City
like
Pub. Yeah.
like what's going on over there? And it's also bright daylight. It's like not in only
Mhm.
nighttime. It's like 24/7. So
Mhm.
there was one time my friends and I we were walking, and the girls, the escorters, like, come eat at our
Yeah,
restaurant.
they're working double shift. They're not just a nice face for the restaurant.
Yeah. So one of them is like, come eat, come sit in our restaurant and all that. Like, we didn't want to, we just wanted to go and walk around the city. It's like, no, we good. Like, and then we started talking Hebrew between ourselves, and then she starts talking Hebrew. It's like, like, what the fuck is going on? Like, we can't escape this. So
Yeah.
it was very,
Yeah.
very funny. We did go to a mall, not a mall. We went to a hotel. That in the hotel there was a casino. We also,
Ooh.
yeah, I
Did you make any
won.
money?
I did.
Ooh.
I made some money, about 1,000 shekels or more. But the best part
Nice.
of that trip, not only the nightclubs, was also going to the Therma. If you heard about that.
No, I haven't.
It's
Oh, is
basically,
that spa?
yeah, it's a huge spa that you,
Yeah, I was told about that by a cab
yeah.
dude, but he's like,
Yeah.
you need to go here. I'm like, we don't have time for that. We just spent 6 hours in the city. We're fine.
Yeah, no, it's amazing. We also went to Transylvania to hopefully see Dracula, but
Oh,
it was daytime, so
you did not see Dracula, huh?
no, we didn't.
Vlad
But
Tepish.
but the funny thing is, we did see a sex dungeon. I call it a sex
Mm,
dungeon. All the torture tools they used to kill people with.
delicious.
Yeah, like, here, let's stick this up your ass all the way from your ass to the mouth. Like, yeah, that's a sex dungeon tool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I
Very
really enjoyed
nice. I like.
I really enjoyed Bucharest. But yeah, need to
Such a
go.
worldly man.
Yeah, I definitely need to travel more like you did. Watching your stories and hearing some of your experience, I I really need to get out of my house more and travel the
Do it.
world. Yeah.
It's fun, but when you do it with the family, you'll
Yeah.
enjoy it all the more.
Yeah, definitely. But sadly, we have to switch to a very sad and annoying
Don't.
topic.
Please don't do it. Don't do it.
It's
Please, for the love of God, stop. Don't do it.
Don't do it. Do
Stop.
it.
I'm a virgin. Help.
Yes, so this show is annoying. I'm I'm surprised how they approve this show, of how each episode is actually worse and worse than the last and
Hmm.
pointless.
It
And
just makes me sad. Like, nothing has happened.
not only that nothing has happened, they all know, well, they are obviously waiting for Daredevil. Let's put him in the last episode. So, like, great. I've watched all this because I want to see Daredevil, but he's gonna be most likely in the last episode.
It doesn't even make sense. Like, now I just don't get it. Like, remember
Yes.
that part we're talking about how nothing has happened in the series?
Yeah.
Well, even more nothing's happened, and now it's like finally the hint of like, oh, something bad's gonna happen. Like 7 episodes in, and this is the utter shite that we haven't even said the title. Like, what are we talking about, man?
Okay, so today we are going to talk about Shit Hulk, Attorney at
Uh-huh.
Law, episode 7. We have
Yeah.
2 episodes left. That's it, and nothing happened. Like literally nothing happened. Oh my god.
Ugh.
It's annoying. I can summon this entire episode within a minute and
Do
go.
it.
So Jennifer sleeps with the guy she met in the wedding.
Yep.
She goes on 3 dates with him. Then he stood her up, one night stand, leaves, and she then gets a phone call from a security guard that is taking care of Abomination. For some reason, little malfunction with his device thingy. She and him go to his resort place to help. They fix the thing. He leaves. Her car gets jammed by Manbull and the other guy. She's stuck over there. She talks with all the other people and figures herself inside, and gets all mentally okay. And that's it. She goes.
Yeah, one episode to deal with all the shit that she's been dealing with.
Yeah, yeah, and then basically the guy she stood up with basically took her blood.
Yep.
Yeah. The thing is,
and he copied her phone.
He copied her phone basically to see her messages, but I was hoping for something specific to happen. Like I saw how this is going and all that. It's like, oh my god, this is stupid, this is pointless, and all that. And then something happened, and I was like, holy shit! Are they basically doing a very boring episode? And then out of nowhere, this is going to be absolutely amazing and insane. And I was like, oh my god, is this happening? And the more we get towards it, it's like, oh my god, this is actually happening. And then, no, this is not what you think. So
wait, what did you think that was happening? Like,
so okay, so this is what I thought was going to happen. She, is stuck in the resort place. She's looking for Wi-Fi. She can't find it. And then she is in that, building where they all talk about their feelings.
Yeah. I have to say, side note, I liked how they established that like that's a negative character trait. Like that she's poor her, like she can't, she doesn't have signal. Like get over it kind of deal.
Yeah, it is. But no, so she is as Jennifer. She's not the She-Hulk. She's over there basically absorbing all the other characters, talking with each other and resorting their feelings.
Yeah.
At some point, we see, who is it? One of the guys who attacked her, in episode 3. And they do give us a little flashback. Then she turns into the She-Hulk. And from this point on, she is the She-Hulk. So who do we have over here? We have the guy who attacked her. We have Manbull, the Matador guy. We have a Porcupine. We have a vampire, and we have Abomination. So we have 6 people who ironically are all men, and one person that is female, and that is Jane, aka She-Hulk. So I was looking at this like, oh my god, it's pointless, annoying, and all that. And then they were like, maybe you got ghosted. That's why he's not talking to you. And then the vampire, like, yeah, maybe he wants your blood. And then like I had like this epiphany, like, wait, this entire series is about her blood, trying to get her blood. Who do we have over here? Now I mentioned who do we have in this circle, but like, okay, we have a vampire who sucks blood. We have the guy who attacked her, who basically could be the head of this plan. We have Porcupine. We did see last episode, like they have a needle. Maybe he has all these needles on him. Then we have the Diversion, who is Manbull and the Matador guy. And how do we get her to come to this resort and get stuck over here? Oh, the thing on Abomination's leg malfunctions, quotes, and then Manbull and Matador wreck her car, so now she's stuck over here. So now she is the She-Hulk, and now let's work with your feelings. And then once she turns into Jennifer, that's when we attack her and take her blood. And Abomination is in all of this as well. Like we have enough people to overcome her and take her blood. And I was like, oh my god, this is this is genius. And I was like, oh my God, this is happening. And we see she talks about her feelings and she gets comfortable. And then she turns from She-Hulk to Jennifer. It's like, holy shit, this is actually happening. And it didn't.
Yep.
And I'm like,
And
what
then
the
nothing
fuck?
happened.
Yeah.
I had a similar thought, but not then. That actually seems more thematically appropriate.
Mhm.
However, when she went to the steam house to whatever, when she was in there, when they were all outside waiting for her, there was this weird cue in the music that took like this dark turn, and I was like, are these all of a sudden like some crazy villain group? Like what the fuck is going on? Like, did they want her blood? Are they getting it from her? Or is she being subdued in the steam thing? Like, was it a test all set up all along? And then
Mhm.
she walks out and everyone's like, "Yay!" And I was like, "Wow, that musical cue was way off leading. Like, I didn't get it."
Yeah. This
Mm,
entire show is way off leading,
mm.
but it is again, it's annoying, it's boring, and it's time. It is time for the QR code of the day.
Oh yes.
Yeah, the QR code of the day. Are you ready? So
Wait. I got to do it. Fuck. Uh, 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 no, that's the wrong. You know what? Fuck it. All right, that's not it. No, my bad. My bad. All right, go for it. Go for it. What is it? Where is it?
the QR code of the day is exactly, when there's no QR code of the day. I was trying to bullshit something. There is no
There
QR.
isn't.
No, there's no QR code of the day.
Just like there are no more end scenes.
Yeah. But actually, last episode there wasn't a QR code. For some reason, there was no QR code for this one. There was a moment where I think I saw one as a Abomination and Jennifer were walking in the garden, and you see like the top view, and you see like this little
Mm,
ponds, and you see
yeah.
like this big square. And like, oh my God, could that be the QR code? Like the grass and all that, but it's
Mm.
not. So, anyways, yeah, no QR code of the day, no after scene, after credits thing, whatever. But you know what we do have? I
Mm.
do believe we got to the end of this fucking episode because this is how pointless and boring it is. There's like literally nothing to talk about. We
Okay, one thing. Like, did we go on a little rant on the last episode we were together about She-Hulk, where like this show had so much potential and like it could have been about the what's the word? Fuck. The not catastrophic, collateral damage. There we go. About being a superhero, and then she gets caught up in it and needs to see that world. That we talked about that, right?
um we didn't talk about the potential it had, but yeah, it did have potential,
Mm.
and it didn't go to that potential. Just like, here's a waste of time because we
Yeah,
all,
literally nothing's happened. It's just the denial of the hero's journey. Like,
yeah,
what the hell?
we all had towards the end of phase 4 of the MCU. So it's like, oh God, we have nothing. So let's just give you like,
She-Hulk is literally one of the worst, whiniest pieces of shit that literally has no justification. Like, she just gets her powers, and this is what it looks like when you squander them. Like, you're just a piece of shit person. Like, there is nothing redeeming about Jennifer's selfish behavior in up until now. There is not a single point where I'm like, she is a hero.
she's not
She's just a person who's fucking
around. Not,
seriously.
yeah.
She's just a whiny bitch. Oh, I can't get with him. He ghosted me. Just like there's nothing like captivating about the show. Even her
Yeah,
fights,
there
they're just
is
pointless squabbles.
there is no bad person over here. There's, like, it's pointless. There's no reason for this show. Honestly, the only reason for this show, in my point of view, is the first 2 episodes. Basically, where we see Bruce and then Bruce goes to space. That's it. That's honestly the only. Maybe also episode 3 where Abomination is now free, and we will see him in the movie Thunderbolts. So okay, so the first 3 episodes, I could say, are the important ones. After that, just stop watching.
Like, I like how they tried to go meta and like, oh, like it's not serious. Like, She-Hulk must die. Da 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 da. You know, when they found that the intelligentsia.
Yeah.
And it was like, also rip on the men on that one. I just like typed in whatever about, stuff I heard from my guy friends. It's like, fuck you. Like, make us sound like a bunch of apes. Like, just the stupidest shit ever. But it's like they're doing meta, like, oh, these people hate She-Hulk. They're all haters. They're all sexist pigs. Da 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 da. And it's like, I get the meta criticism, but tell me one good thing about the show.
One good thing about the show. It's about to end.
Got me. Good.
Yes. Thank you, everyone.
That was amazing. That was beautiful.
Yeah.
That was. That was perfect.
Thank you. I appreciate it, everyone. So, like I said, I do believe we got to the end of the episode. But before we actually close off, I do want to talk about announcements that the MCU or Marvel announced. Or to be more accurate, Ryan Reynolds announced. Do you know what I'm talking about? Because you've been out and about. Okay, so
and Hugh Jackman.
Yeah, so Ryan Reynolds announced that Deadpool 3 is coming to the MCU officially.
The MCU.
And Hugh Jackman is coming back as well as the Wolverine. Yeah.
Or at least they're just saying it and being super hyped about it when it might not be anything, but there probably will be.
Yeah, no, I think they're coming. Well, so they announced it in 2 ways. The first announcement was like, Ryan Reynolds is trying to say like, I was working on the script and blah blah blah, and I came up with nothing. And then we have Hugh Jackman. It's like, yeah, sure, why not? And then we played the song "And I Will Always Love You," but if you see in the subtitles, he did Hugh and not you. I will always. And the funny thing is about that, I don't know if anyone noticed, Hugh Jackman always said ever since he heard that song, when he was interviewed, he said like, I always heard Hugh and not you. So I love that song. Yeah. So that's like a little inside joke.
That's cute.
So yeah.
And then the second little promo they did where they did they're sitting on the couch together and they go into divulge the whole script of the next movie. And then all of a sudden the music starts turning up until it's overtaking their voices and you can't hear anything but the song.
Yeah.
And
they should have done a Rick roll.
That would have been good. And then they brought the music down and they're like, thank you, Mr. Feige, da da da. And it was very hilarious.
Yeah. I'm really excited for this. And they did say that the movie is going to come out in 2024. Not only that it is also Deadpool 3. It's not Deadpool 1. Because we have, for example, Daredevil, the new TV show. So you have 3 seasons of Netflix.
Yeah.
And now you have season 1 of, MCU. So basically telling us, yes, these are 2 separate universes. But over here with the Deadpool, they are telling us this is Deadpool 3, which means the other 2 could be in canon. Actually the MCU, the Universe 616.
We'll find out.
Yeah. Yeah, but I'm very, very excited for that. But like I said, we did our best to talk about She-Hulk. And we are at the end of our episode for today. I'm your host, Joel, and with me, finally,
a very tired, defeated man from talking about this utter garbage. I'm Moses Moon. I'm done.
He's done. We talked about Shit-Hulk, Attorney at Law, episode 7. I'll put all the links in the bio. Hebrew Podcast, radio, Instagram link. Give us 5 stars on Spotify and anywhere else you can. We are Spoilers, obviously, and we'll catch you up on the next episode. Bye. Adios.
Bye.